Hey guys, this is Halvonis here. I haven't put out a video in probably about a week or two, and I actually wasn't able to play for the past few days because my game time ran out and I had to go get a game card. I got one now, and I'm just making this video real quick. This stemmed from an idea that one of my friends, we were discussing on a vent about, or on the phone about long-term staying in a guild, regardless of if the GM has changed due to personal reasons. The one thing that we both agreed on was basically, if you're with a guild that's doing naxx, let's say, and you don't get every single piece of gear you want to get that exact run, the way we saw it was, you're in this guild, and say this guild does naxx twice a week, both in 10 and 25 man, then the next week they do it again. Well, they're not going to need as much gear when they go in. Any gear that you need and they've need against you in one, you're going to win, or have another chance at winning. It basically, the faster, or the I don't know how to put it. The way I'm trying to explain this is basically, if everyone else gets what they need, that means that your next naxx run is going to be that much faster. And I'm just using naxx as an example because this is what we were talking about at the time. Now, where if you guild hop, you could hop into a guild where members actually need more than you do, and then they'll be needing against you, so you'll have like 5-6 guys rolling against you if you're clothy, caster, plate, whatever kind of class you are. And say it's 4 or 5 death knights and you're a paladin. You're a rep pally. There's an item in there that you need. So let's say the shoulders that drop off the trash mobs in the 25-man version, or have a chance at. If those drop and you need them and you hit need, but you don't win because like 4 death knights have rolled against you and one of them wins, and then you say, oh, well, this guild sucks and this guild isn't right for me, and you leave, you're hurting your chances on going to, you're just increasing your chances of going to a next one and that happening again. So if you like the guild hop, I suggest, if you're in it for the gear and stuff, you're gonna want to be sticking with a guild rather than guild hop. And I say this just simply because it was, like I said, spawned from an idea. You'll also notice in this video that I'm using a shield and sword as a rat. And a theory I've had for quite a while now, and other people have had it, I just wanted to test it out myself, is that a DPS paladin rat could push out exactly the same amount of DPS as he would if he was using a two-hander. But in this case, he's using a shield and a sword. A sword that I found that could easily make this plausible for higher-end raids is the Silent Crusader that drops in naxx 25, and I think that's all about where it drops. But that combined with I've had trouble finding a DPS shield, simply because a DPS shield is really not in the game. you're gonna have to have a shield that, depending on what you want, if you're gonna be wanting dealing spell damage, then go get spell power. If you're gonna be wanting to be dealing brute damage, there's a badge cash-in one that you can get where it's got a nice amount of strength, a nice amount of stamina, but you have defense. But you also get an added hit rating, and you also get expertise, I think. And those are gonna help you out. But if there was a DPS shield out for like critical strike, hit rating, attack power, all those types of shields, and them being blue or epic, this spec would work. The spec would work quite nicely. And the way I have my spec set up is I could easily switch back to the two-hander anytime I want without having to go respec or use my dual spec for that other one. My dual spec is actually tank and DPS. So one of the things I've always wanted to do was try it out, and if you can see from the video, it doesn't do all that too bad of much of a damage. I mean, they go down fast, and you're hitting them faster because you're using a one-hander, and one-handers usually tend to hit faster than a two-hander. I really don't want to drone on about it, but I just thought that it might be possible, and I wanted just to give it a little try. And if I do get the privilege to get the Silent Crusader, I will show you a video on it, because that's one of my wanted items. Sorry. And I'm also in the midst of looking for something that would suffice as a DPS shield. I could cash in badges to get that shield, but on the other hand, I don't know if I'm guaranteed a shot at getting Crusader. But like I said, I'm sticking with Skull and Crossbones, and it dropped in for them the other night, and one of the hunters or the rogues, one of them got it. Next time I'll be able to get that chance if I need it, and it's because someone else already has it and they don't need the other one because they have another weapon that coexists with it and is better. There's also another sword that does a little bit less of DPS, but it would suffice if you got it. That's the Widow's Fury. If I can, I'm gonna have a link to these if you don't already know what they are. But so I really touched on just 2 subjects in this video, and it's quite a long video. It's about 8 minutes and something, so I didn't want to eat away at your time simply by talking and droning on about useless nonsense and psychobabble. But I felt that this need to be addressed. I mean, other people have said it, and I say it, and that's my outlook. My outlook is even if we're gonna wipe, I want to do it in a way that we learn from that wipe. Find out the reason why we wiped. Find out how to stop it from happening the next time. That's simply how I and most people in the guild have the outlook of. So that is in itself all worth it for me. If I can go into an instance, come out, say I got something, or help someone get something, that makes my day. And as long as you're doing it with your guild, your upgrades are going to be coming for your guild, and your guild's going to help you out in the future when you're raiding. And if someone else gets something you need, the next time around you're going to have a better chance of getting that. I'm sort of just rehashing over what I've been saying, but if you like my videos, rate, subscribe, comment, favorite them, spread them off to your friends, and I'll have more information in the next video, guys. So later, and peace out.